great song without all the ooh feelings. Oh, what do I do? You know, that thing. My teeth, you know, all that sugar. All right, good talk. See you guys. Thank you guys for coming. We normally it's a much smaller group, so this feels great for us. So thank you guys. Don't you point that thing at me. No, I know. Stay on axis.
We don't usually use microphones for this, but it's such a big crowd. It's crazy.
They can all hear you then.
Yeah.
Not me though. I don't have a microphone.
You're not allowed.
You want to share?
Maybe. Well, I'll just yell right now. So the song that was voted for today, Amphetamine Smiles.
Yay! Yay!
That's a good one.
Yeah. That one, we went back and forth with that one where it is on the record. John knew immediately, like when it was time to sequence the record, I'll start there and then we'll go back. But like when it was time to sequence the record, no question, John knew this is going to be the first song on the record. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like normally we come out swinging, you know. But then the more like I would make different playlists, you know, and the more I listened, the more I knew he was right. And then because when everything does come in, it's like, what just happened? And I really like that about it.
Yeah, and like I feel like the standard thing to do with a song like that in the track list would be like, you start off with a heavier, faster song, and then like Amphetamine would maybe be like the third or fourth song or something like that.
Yeah.
But to me, like from the beginning, it felt like the kind of album that we put together, it made a lot of sense to start with something that signals to everybody like, hey, this is going to be something different, and get ready. Get ready for something a little different.
Yeah, and like it's like such a great introduction too, because it eases you up to that big like slap in the face, you know. And like that's a whole other thing about why we named the record 152, because for years like that number's been on every record we've had on the cover, and it's like when you're driving to Raleigh and 85 and 40 are one. There's like before you get to Chapel Hill, there's exit 152. There's like nothing special about it. And I actually think like the road is like Trawling Wood Road. I'm like, ugh, really roll off and so. But growing up, I grew up in High Point, and any show you either had to go to Chapel Hill or Raleigh or down here to Charlotte, Tremont, and there's like crazy condos now, and though you feel a lot different walking around that neighborhood, it's like, and then so then again I was from like High Point, so the big city scared me.
It wasn't the best neighborhood even when we were playing shows there, I remember.
Yeah, you didn't want to go walk into that Bojo. So you know what? I forgot what I was talking about. Yes, thank you. And so that's been on, and the intention behind it was to like let our people know, like friends at home and stuff, that there's a huge part of what we do, because now we're traveling all the time, we're missing everything, and so it was always like a nod to them. But then when it came to this record and like the spirit that we all had while making it and the idea behind it, we already made a self-titled record, so we couldn't do that again. And though didn't we play with that idea, like we were just like part two?
Yeah.
But so we figured
It's a little lazy.
Yeah. So we figured like, oh wait, like for so long I feel like we've been trying to like get into other people's world, like soliciting. Nobody likes that. And so we figured like, well, like let's invite people into ours, because we think, I mean, we made dinner, you're gonna have a great time, you know. so taking 152 from like an inside thing, or like with their friends, and these guys were nice enough to let me do that because they're all from Long Island, and then so then we figured taking it from an inside thing, and then just making it as an invitation for everybody, and then eases in with amphetamine smiles. Deep dive.
Are we gonna go past that exit? We're going from here to Raleigh?
Yes.
What
Yes.
time?
He's got a schedule.
Yeah, he's on a
He's on
schedule.
a
How
tight
far is it
schedule.
from here?
In the bus, it'll take 3 hours.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should get out.
Yeah, well, like, they
Yeah.
did, like, it got a big upgrade maybe 10, 15 years ago. I mean, at, like,
The exit, like what's on the exit?
yeah, because it, like, used to be, like, Fuel City and, like, some other places, like, real sketchy. And, like, bars on the window, maybe you don't want to use the bathroom there. But, like, oh, I forgot to say the part about how that was our meeting spot, because, like, friends, like, would be, like, from Winston or for, like, all around, so we just meet at 152, go up to Catskill. And, yeah, so that's that part that I left out, sorry.
So at 6 in the morning.
Well, let us know if the weather is terrible. I'm not getting nothing right.
There's like a McDonald's there now though, it's like a Love's or a Pilot. No, I think one side, if you go right, Pilot, if you go left, Love's.
Oh, you can't
I can
lose.
get Mike and Ike's at any of them.
Dude, Sean has a Target bag filled with candy back there. I'm not even lying, but he hit it
It
after
was
I
from
left.
love too. Head upgrade to the Target.
That's how we stay healthy.
Yeah, Mike
Go
and
to
Ike's.
vitamins.
Mike and Ike's in Waterloo. That's your next.
Yeah.
Next factor.
Well, it's funny because my vitamins are gummies.
Gummy bears.
I wish. I wish. No, they're just like little circles.
I take Flintstone vitamins.
So you just double the dosage?
Yeah. Like 5, 6, 5.
I just eat a handful.
I just go to the hospital, they on my stomach.
I was wondering why you're always so shocked.
No scurvy here, though. All right, here's. I got
that's a vitamin C.
Yeah, so much vitamin C. I got questions. Are you ready?
Yeah?
All right. There's some North Carolina ones. I don't know if it's weird, but
No. Well, I guess it depends.
I'm gonna start with this first one because I don't know what it means. Did you all purchase any property in Monroe, North Carolina?
Not that I'm
No.
aware of.
No, we did play a wedding venue out there that didn't pay us.
Yeah.
Well, that was in Monroe.
Yep.
Yeah, I never want to go back there.
The why? Does someone have a real estate investment tip for Monroe or something?
Yeah, because we'll be
Yeah,
happy to
don't
live.
do it.
Don't do it.
You were talking about Zillow Manor, that's why I asked the question.
Oh, there.
Yep, we're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Zillow,
So
you know,
no, but I was looking for a while because Belmont's real cool. Their little downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Or that
that
little
one.
strip, you know. And we were looking over there for a while, but that's just because I have problems and I'm on Zillow all the time. It's bad. Like just for no like, I'm not in the market. I just like looking. Yeah. Be like, oh shit, they have. Look at this shit. You know. Sorry.
So that's a no. No property in Monroe.
No.
All right, Adam, this is just specifically for you, I guess. As a native of North Carolina, do you have any memories of playing at the Evening Muse, Snug Harbor, or even the Milestone Club in West Charlotte?
Ooh, the Evening Muse.
Well, John and I played at the Evening Muse. Did we do more than one, or like?
Or what about
We did an
Ziggy's?
acoustic.
Or is it?
At Ziggy's.
Ziggy's.
Ziggy's,
Yeah.
yes.
In Winston.
Yes.
I saw the Descendants there. And I also saw MXPX there. I saw the Get Up Kids there. I saw, who else? My brother played a show there, like maybe 10 or so years ago.
So that's a no.
So we
No
never,
memories.
The only one.
No memories.
yeah,
No
yeah.
memories.
We never played. Well, we played the evening news, and that was great because at the time, him and I lived just like right down the street.
Yeah.
And so there we have played Snug Harbor. We haven't played, but there's a band called Clear Plastic Masks, and they're from Nashville, and they were in this band with Brittany Howard called Thunder Bitch. That's awesome. And then so they came through and they were playing, and we saw them there at Snug Harbor, and Mammoth Indigo played there too. And then what was the other one?
Milestone Club?
Milestone. No, but I did see MXPX there. And I think up until recently you could still smoke cigarettes inside.
Pretty gnarly.
I'm shocked that place is held on. I'm like, yeah, Milestone.
Yeah, a
good.
documentary coming out about it.
Really?
This month, yeah. Out of state Milestone. It was up for sale, but they've saved it since. But now they got a documentary coming out about
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that it was up for sale.
it was, but it's all good.
Well, it wasn't on Zillow. 'Cause I wouldn't know.
No. But it's not for sale anymore.
Yeah.
They've
Well,
saved
good.
the Milestone.
Good. Good. Yeah, like it's like Charlotte's CPGBs.
Yeah.
Because like you go in the bathroom, you're like,
I think he was older too.
really?
Yeah.
I had like 50 years of stickers on the wall. Like,
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was nice. Down memory lane.
But did they say that it was a ragtag group of breakdancers?
Because that would have been
No,
amazing.
I cannot confirm or deny. No comment. I wasn't there.
That's the only way I know buildings are safe.
Right.
All right, here's a good question. We got all new questions. Let's break it to electric boogaloo reference.
Yeah. American reference?
Two.
Oh, two. Electric.
Boogaloo shredders. He's stealing it. How many? That's a new one. There's a lot of new questions here. How many sets of suits do you guys tour with?
Well, now we have two, kind of. We all went shopping together. At like very early on, like the picture, like the cover of the record, you know. Like that's around the time we got the suits. And then we got that color, and we went to go get doubles, but they don't make them anymore, and the company's going out of business. so we're like, okay, maybe not that color. And then so we had these, what is this? What would you call this?
I would call this maroon, personally.
Yeah.
I like Merlot.
Merlot.
Sorry, Sean, I'm gonna have to go with Sean on this.
Yeah.
So this Merlot color, I have two pairs of pants.
I have two of these too, but that's because we flew out to a show on the last tour, and I left my suit in the wardrobe case that we have, and that was not flying with us. So I got to where we were going and didn't have a suit, but I ordered one to be overnighted to the hotel. So I got a second pair of pants now, if I ever need one.
Oh man, I didn't know you had to overnight it.
You know what it turned out? There was an express at the mall right near the hotel, and they had these exact suits. But I knew there was an express there, but I'm like, I'm not willing to gamble on them having this suit in my size there.
Better
Turned out they
safe than sorry.
did though. Turned out they did. I went to check just for the hell of it, and then I was like, God damn it.
You wish this time was missing.
Meant to be.
Well, what's funny too is like we went to this mall, and then we pretty much just like, it was one of the first stores we walked by, and we're like that one, and then we're like, all right, let's
This
go.
is all our exact style.
Yeah. And that's fun.
So two.
The answer's
Yeah, I guess I just could have said that.
You don't need a letter. It's 2 suits.
Q&A.
2.5 for me, technically.
Yeah.
So 3.
No, I don't have a jacket. I don't have a second jacket.
2.5 for John, 2 for Sean,
Yeah.
2 for Adam.
I left the other one at home now, so I only have one.
1 for Sean.
Doing a deep dive into the suit.
2.5 for Sean.
Well, like the best part about them is they're machine washable. That's a they have to be. And then
I washed my pictures yesterday.
yeah, same. I did too. Twice. I ran it twice. I was like, I'm not messing around. These are gonna be so cool.
All right, the next question.
Sorry.
We're done with the suits here. 2.5, 1. Okay. How do you know when something you're working on is a Taking Back Sunday song and not something for a future solo side project? And have there ever been any instances of John bringing lyrics to the table that you won't sing?
John did bring up on 152 on the song "Keep Going." He was like, I was trying to see how many words I could fit in there, and then so he sent it to me, and I was reading what he wrote. And I'm like, wow, he fit all the words in there. He did it. And then so in that case, I was like, hey, do you mind if like we edit these down?
Less words?
Yeah. And he was like, no, go ahead. And then and that's how it came up with.
Yeah, you didn't refuse. You did ask.
Yeah. But and it's not that they were all amazing. It was just like, I'm like, dude, it was like if you sped up, it's the end of the world as you know it by R.E.M. And then like that's and I'm like, I just don't know if I can keep up. So.
The first part of the question, like, it seems to me like, especially with the last 2 albums that we've done, that really like any song can be a Taking Back Sunday song, because really like lots of times any ideas that any of us have on our own, it doesn't sound like what the finished product with the full band sounds like, you know. So there's definitely something that happens when someone brings an idea and the entire band starts to work it out and, you know, add their ideas and influences to it. So generally for me, like anything that I've done outside of the band, it's usually been about like what the timing is. Like if I have something that I'm working on and we're not working on any music, then I might use that for whatever I'm doing currently. And so that's how I've always approached it, because it doesn't seem like there's any sensible way to be like, this idea is for this and this one is for this. It's just like, whenever we're working on music, for me at least, it's like, these are the ideas I have right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's how I approach it.
Yeah, same.
Got one more.
What bands inspired you when you started the band?
I was very, like, there's a band called Lifetime from New Jersey, and for me that was like one of my, like I wanted everything to sound like that. But also what's funny, I guess too, on the other side of it, that first Strokes record just came out, and we'd never heard anything like it. And I used to go, like there's this place called the Juke Joint that we go to on Long Island, and John would go in and then somebody else would pass his ID back, so I'd use it. Just, you know. And then, and oh, hey Dad. Nah, he heard it. Okay. And I remember being in that place and hearing that record and being like, oh my God. And this was right around the time when we were, like, we had the demos, you know, and tell all your friend demos, but like we were still writing so we would have a full record. And so that made a big impact too.
Yeah. like leading up to the time that Taking Back Sunday started, like the big bands for me, like in high school and shortly afterward, kind of like Nirvana and Pearl Jam and a lot of that stuff. But then I gradually kind of discovered bands like Promise Ring and like Get Up Kids, Built to Spill, Modest Mouse, and that's where I was at, like coming into the beginning of Taking Back Sunday. And then also before that, like starting to go to shows on Long Island, which I hadn't really been that familiar with when I was younger. There's a band called Inside that used to play a lot, and I really liked them. I remember seeing them at like a VFW hall, and never having been to a show like that, it was just like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was just, like 150 kids all around my age just losing their shit, like standing basically around the band while they played like right in the middle of it. And
What is this?
yeah, this is insane. This isn't like the concerts I've been to. I want in. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, when Saves the Days, Can't Slow Down came out, I was like, these are guys who are like my age, and they're getting in the van and they're going on tour and they're doing stuff. Then Through Being Cool came out. It's like, oh my god. Then we started to play shows and go on tour and stuff. And Stay What You Are came out. It's like, these guys are the biggest thing in the world. It'd be so amazing if we could do what they do and just get in the van and play shows and keep it going. Come home from tour, get a little rest, go right back out on the road. So it was incredibly inspiring when we were working on Sunday Friends.
Yeah, that's right. I sometimes forget about that. I actually saw them in a like VFW hall type thing in like Freeport, like a random place, and like same thing. Even though it was kind of a small thing, like just seeing the reaction that they were getting and the energy that was happening, it was mind blowing.
And I remember we played a show in like Hartford, maybe that Hawks Nest place or something, and Adam and I drove back to Long Island together, just the two of us, and just the two of us. I think everyone else was like sleeping over and partying and stuff. Like, we gotta get back to Long Island. And Adam had an advance of Stay What You Are. We listened to it, like, we were talking so much about the band and things, but we listened to it twice, front to back, because we were talking so much about what our band could be. So that was a really cool memory.
Cool. That was good. That was great, everyone.
Worked all around.
We did it.
Good job, Sean. Good job, John. Good job, Adam. Good job, all of you.
Good job.
Now, the next step. The picture time. We could form